At the beginning, I have clearly told sand castings are made by our manual method only. But here I have mentioned one small title: sand casting machines. Is it possible? Yes, everything is possible. Automation for the sand casting process also possible. Let us get inside and we will see how it is possible. Right. So let us start with small flowchart, and you can see a lot of arrow marks are available, and it looks like a loop. You should know from where we have to start. So start from here. First we have a small mold pressing cylinder, and you can see how it's making the movement over here. Right now you have got the idea. Sand frame cylinders, yes, absolutely, there is small supporting cylinders available. Lower sand frame is nothing but a drag box, and we have the pattern. Okay, it's like a split pattern. Top and bottom we have two pieces, and its upper half nothing but cope, and you can see riser setup and other things are already attached. Okay, now next we are aligning this thing in proper way. The alignment is over. Next we are going to fix it, then we going to attach this thing with the sand delivery machine. I don't know the exact name, I'm using some names only. So it's sand delivering machine they are using over here and here. And once everything is aligned properly, we are filling the sand in the over here, and you can see the sand capacity is this much, and after filling over here it was reduced. If you see in these two diagram, you will get a clear idea. During that time, see how it is lifted. Like, why? Thing is, when it is lifted, in that sand which is filled over here will be compressed, so that we will get in clear shape. Next you see, next step, that pressure, that what you call mold pressing cylinder is get back to its original position. So everything is divided. You can see bottom drag box, pattern, cope box, separated everything. Now you can see again we are going to take the pattern from this series. You can see pattern was removed. After that, everything is once again aligned. If any sand was needed, it will be supplied. Now everything is over, so this sand supplying equipment also going to be detached. You can see most probably everything is detached, and finally the sand casting mold preparation is over. Not a sand casting, mold preparation is over. Now we have to place it outside. We are using small conveyor belt or pushing rod to place it outside. Now this is how we are using automation in the sand casting. Students, if you have any idea how to reduce these tapes or any complicated methods, keep it in your mind and you can do it as your final year project. No problem. So first one we'll see the squeezer. Squeezer, you know what is the meaning of squeeze? That means holding, putting a small tennis ball inside your hand, and how you're going to press, or else take the orange, and if you are giving the pressure, what will happen? That's called a squeeze. You can see a flask, then nothing but bottom flask we are taking, and we having some extra sand. Thing is, it having small projection. You know the pressure by area and their relationship. So here we have small projection, so this end will be aligned over here, so these projections will reach up to here. The sand which is placed over here will not go outside because it's not a liquid. What will happen, it will compress over here, right? So finally what will happen, the exact shape will be get by using their green strength, right? Another one is a jolt machine. Here we are using some atmospheric pressure and compressed air to put automatic navigation. It will be in top side, we are putting the flask, compressed air will be placed here. So finally what will happen, this air will accommodate the space, the whole setup will go up. You can see the T slot is getting up and it will push the whole cylinder. Once everything is over, air will be leaked out from this one, okay, or we can use the springs to give the support. Through this only we are using. And without any pressure, is there any machines available? Yes, sand slinger is available and continuously it will deliver over the piece. There's only disadvantage of this sand slinger is evenly it can give the flow, but the green strength we are not going to give any pressure, so green strength is very less. That's the only risky about sand slinger. If you want to see how the sand is continuously flowing, now you can see this opening. Through this opening only sand will be received and it will be deposited over the of a specimen or the mold. And I love to thank the website, those who are given the images, and this image is not that much good. I have no interest how to go and explain you guys, and please refer with some PC Sama book. Finally, that same technique, all the NDT can be used to identify the defects which is present in the casting product. As if you've seen the investment casting process, the overall flow chart, we are made one small segment for quality checking. During that quality check, we are going to use any one of these method, or if we need one or two method will be used. Finally, we will go for the dispatch section. And radiography examination, how it's going to happen. Now we have the radiography source will be placed over here, and they will send the gamma rays for some time, then they will identify the photo films and we'll get right. Hope you guys are enjoy the things very well. So if you have any doubt, please feel free to make the comment, and thank you.